Welcome to the Quinte Curling Club in Belleville, Ontario for the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel. I am Bill Glisky, joined by Barb Williamson today for the A final. It's been a couple days getting here, Barb, but we're finally here.
We are, and we have two fine teams featured here on sheet 2 at the Quinte Curling Club. Team Collier, which are from the Quinte Curling Club, and Team Graham that are from down the highway at the Brighton Curling Club.
Well, and they have already gotten underway, so we are going to go right out to the action and bring you up to speed as things carry on.
I think so. It's pretty flat. She'd just be happy to hit and stick here for her single.
Carrie Graham, second shot of the first end. Sweepers are on it now. Julie Rickard on the left, Bill Rickard on the right. Nope, they're just going to watch it, waiting for it to curl, but it looks like it's going to come right in.
Good job.
Hit on the roll, a little bit of a roll there, but right on the nose. And that's single point to open the scoring for Team Graham here in the first end of the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel at the Quinte Curling Club.
Piece of that to get it out of play.
Dave Collier, last rock of the second end, looking to do basically exactly what he did last with his first rock, which is get it in the rings. Anything full 12 foot gets him his deuce. Sweepers are not doing a lot on this one. They seem to like the weight right now. Line's good, weight's good. Just make sure it gets there, but no worries at all. And it's going to put on the brakes, and that is a deuce for the Collier team. 2 points in the second end gives them a 2-1 lead after two ends here at the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel. Team Collier, the Yellowstones, sitting 1. Team Graham is sitting 2nd and 4th.
Now I think they're looking at, looks like they might be thinking about running that one he just put there into the shot stone, but that's dangerous.
And again, they're looking at that other side again, which, as you mentioned earlier, they haven't been down that other side at all. So getting the line, getting the speed, as we saw coming in the second end coming this way, depending on where you are on the ice, very different amounts of curl, depending on the turn and depending on what you're going to do. So she looks like they're setting up to try and draw in on the side they know. And they need a piece of the button, and the big thing here from what we've seen before, Barbara, is going to be speed.
Yep.
So now she's going wider again, and that should be that faster path, right?
Yes, this is going to be lightning fast. They do use stopwatches. I can see Julie checking hers right now, so she should be able to give her a pretty good idea of what she needs to throw. That looks like lots just from this side view.
Yeah, that looks like the sweepers are not touching that at all. She certainly has not given that. There they go. Now they're going, not sure, going for the line. Bill Rickard on the right, trying to keep that straight, keep it off that guard.
Too bad they had to sweep it for line.
Yep. But I don't think that was stopping under any circumstances. That is a steal of 1 for Team Collier, increasing their lead to 3-1 after 3 ends here at the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel. Just off and on, I mean, it's probably close.
Away they go.
And exactly like you, if we had a teleprompter, exactly like you would have drawn it up, Barb.
I was calling the line on that side of the sheet. I would have the sweepers on it all day.
So, Barb, you said a shot for 2 here, but it's not going to be anything easy. What do you see?
Well, I think she has to, again, come in from that side, but she really just has to come to that yellow one, and that outside yellow one as we're looking at it on the small screen, and just try and get a little inside roll to the button.
It looks like they're currently sitting 1. It's hard to tell without being able to see the pin exactly, but it looks like red is sitting 1. Yellow is 2, 3, and 4.
Maybe like with a draw weight shot, possibly she can chip the top yellow one just a little bit sideways and take what's available of the button there.
Well, it is going to be a delicate shot on a very swingy part of the ice here at the Quinte Curling Club.
She doesn't want to overthrow it and touch her own back red one. She'll take herself out of the shot spot.
I was just about to say, really needs to give the sweepers the chance to carry this, but right now the sweepers are just looking at it.
This
Waiting
does
for it to-
curl.
Now they're going. Now they're on it.
She has to hit yellow first.
That is
Oh,
maybe.
She might have done it.
That is going to. That looks like 2 red. That is 2 red.
Well done.
That is a brilliant shot.
Let's just watch this come in again because it was needed to be perfect. It had to touch yellow first, and it did.
And just nudge that one sideways enough to sit to. And you can see both teams are going, where's the pinhole? Where
Okay,
do we measure that?
We're just going to take a short break here, Bill, and we'll be back with the remainder of this game. It's a barn burner.
The difference is if he hits the red on the nose, he should be able to get by the yellow in the back and stay around for 2.
Yes.
Sweeper Ryan Watson working on that right away to keep it on that line. Now Dave Collier calling him off. Needs to move a little bit. Is it going to hang around? And it's just going to spin back.
Whoa, good thing Dave called them off there.
Nice hit. He hung around Dave Collier. Gives his team a 5-3 lead after 5 ends here in the A final at the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel.
And he is taking the straight spot.
Not big weight. Kendra Lafleur holding that as straight as she can, working that hard. Yep, back on it, trying to hold it. And that is exactly what you said. Lovely shot by Dave Collier.
It's a perfect roll. Yeah, all the way down here, Kendra was able to hold that so they could get that roll under cover. Really good result.
And again, that nice control weight didn't
She just needs to throw like, yeah, right there. Put the broom right there and just throw, hack weight.
yeah, really doesn't have a lot of options here.
That's almost where the broom was for his draw. That's how straight it is on this side. Oh, sorry, with this turn.
Yes, this side coming the other way has a lot of swing. This turn, not so much. So Carrie Graham, her last rock of the 6th end, trying to hit and stick.
Oh, she set it out.
To say one.
Oh, it just picked.
Wow, that went sideways. That's gone. That definitely picked something on the ice because that went 45 degrees.
That's a steal of 2.
That is really, really unfortunate.
Very unfortunate.
Looks like she's just going to play maybe a down weight.
Yeah.
Down weight hit.
Actually, I think she's just. I think she's drawing because that's way too much ice for her. Dave took ice on the center line to draw to that spot.
Sweepers like the weight. Julie Rickard on the left, Bill Rickard on the right, watching this coming down right. Has to stay on the button, and
Sweet shot.
there it is. Lovely shot. Carrie Graham for her 1. But the single point only narrows the gap to 3. Collier team is up 7-4 going into the 8th and final end. Now, the unfortunate thing for Team Graham is Team Collier has a number of options here. Really, all they have to do is outcount one of those 3.
They don't even have to stick around.
They can, or the blast out, right?
They just have to get rid of 1 red and they win the game.
And unfortunately, that would require Dave Collier to miss this completely.
Yes. I don't think that's going to happen.
We shall see. Dave Collier, final rock, potentially final rock of this A final, is away. And the Sweepers giving it a late, well, not really much anything. Now Kendra Lafleur is going to jump in to try and carve it over. Ryan Watson just watching. Kendra now off.
They're good.
Sherry Lynn standing up, and that is
A steal of one.
I think that is a steal of one, but his handshakes as Team Collier has won the Cogeco Mixed Curling Spring Bonspiel A final. And it looks like it'll be a final score of 7-5. Right down.
Live from Belleville, Ontario, located on the shores of the beautiful Bay of Quinte, from the historic Quinte Curling Club. We've got end-to-end action